Hello, greetings. Yeah, today I want to share something that I've been pondering about in the Word of God. This thing pertains the Ark of the Covenant. And we see God giving Moses the directives on how to make the Ark of the Covenant. And from Exodus chapter 25, we can be able to see that. This Ark of the Covenant was just a box kind of a thing that was overlaid with gold, and God gave specifications on how to make it. We know that he had given wisdom to two gentlemen to make the things of the tent of the meeting. Now, this Ark of the Covenant, we see it in the Old Testament from the time the Israelites were in the wilderness until they got into the promised land. This Ark of the Covenant represented the presence of God. Wherever the Israelites went, they carried the Ark of the Covenant. In this Ark of the Covenant, there were some of the things that were put in it. We see the rod of Aaron, we see the 10 Commandments, we see the pot of manna. And just as I have said that it represented the presence of God, wherever they carried this Ark of the Covenant, they knew that the Lord was with them. And actually God had said, in the midst of the cherubims, I will come and I will speak to my people. That's what he said to Moses. Now, there are notable miracles that happened with the Ark of the Covenant. One of the miracles that we can remember is the walls of Jericho falling down. We can also remember a miracle of River Jordan parting its ways. We can also remember Dagon, the gods of the Philistines, falling before the Ark of the Covenant. Now, this Ark of the Covenant, it brought also judgment. The way it was carried, the way people treated it, it had the repercussions. We remember that the Ark of the Covenant was captured, and when Eli, the man or the priest who was in charge of the temple, when he heard that the Ark of God was captured, that is the day he died. And also the daughter-in-law, when she was giving birth and heard that the Ark of God was captured and the husband also died, we also know what happened to that woman. And she actually said, the glory has departed from Israel, because this ark represented the presence of God. And remember, when it was captured, it went to a certain man's house. When it went back again, in the house of Aminadab. And we also know what happened when David had gone to bring now the ark of God from Aminadab's house to the city of David. We know the story of Uzzah, the son of Aminadab, that he was killed as he tried to help the Ark of the Covenant not to fall down. And this is the center of my story, that the Ark of God brought judgment, but the same Ark of Covenant brought blessings when it was handled in the right way. Why? Because it was the presence of God himself. Now, when David saw that the man that tried to help the Ark of the Covenant not to fall down, he was afraid. And he said, there is no way we can be able to bring this Ark of Covenant to the city. So they decided to pick one man who is Obed-Edom and said, you are the one who is going to go with the Ark of the Covenant. And he said, it's okay. So Obed-Edom took the Ark of God and he actually took it to his home. But the ark of God that had just killed a man, you know, he said, yes, I will have it. Now, the interesting part of this story is that when Obed-Edom took the Ark of the Covenant, the Bible states that this man for 3 months, he was so much blessed, such that David and other people, they heard about it. And actually, it's like they were jealous about it. And they said, let's go back and pick the Ark of the Covenant. So they went back and picked the covenant. Now, this is my message, that the way we revere God, the way we treat His presence, determines also the blessings. It determines what He's going to do in our lives. And whatever was meant to kill, we see it is now bringing blessings. So my good friend, my prayer is that we treat the presence of God with reverence, and we know that God is holy, and there is no way we'll choose a way to go to Him, but He chooses the way He desires us to go to Him. May the Lord bless you. See you next time. Bye-bye.